Hi, my name is Andrea and I am your local lash wizard, but I'm here today with a tutorial on how to do a brow lamination, start to finish, using the Thuya brow lamination system and the Bronsun brow and lash dye. Let's do it! Step one is we're going to cleanse the brows thoroughly. So I'm using a lash wash here and washing and rinsing. I tilt the client's head to the side so that the water flows down the face versus down into her eyes. And that is a nursing brow pad that catches all of the water. Then we apply the Thuya permanent gel. This is step one for the Thuya brow system. I just put a couple bloops on each brow, and then I brush thoroughly to saturate all the hair strands on each brow with this braces brush. They are cleansing brushes for braces. Braces brushes are like a little spoolie, so you can comb through all of the hairs and make sure that every strand is thoroughly saturated. After this, I put on a piece of saran wrap over the brows just to insulate the heat and also keep them nice and moist. You can find these wraps on Amazon. I'll link it in the show notes, but they come in about 2 inches thick pieces of wrap that you can put over the brow. So after about 2 minutes, I brush through the brows. You'll kind of feel that the brow hairs are getting softer and they're more malleable, and they'll actually brush straighter. And then you will put the wrap back on, and you repeat this every 2 minutes for about 8 to probably 12 minutes, depending on how thick and resistant their brows are. You just kind of feel that they will get softer and get into place with each 2-minute check. I only just lifted up one side and then the other side here to brush through to see if they are laying nice and flat. I felt like the air conditioning was a little too cool in my room, so I placed a little towel over her face just to keep that heat in a little bit longer. I processed her for 10 minutes, and after this 10 minutes was done, I dry removed. You want to wipe it off dry of both brows. Make sure you get it fully removed, and then you will go in with step 2. This is the neutralization cream. You will process for the same amount of time that you processed for step 1. So if you did 10 minutes on step 1, you will do 10 minutes on step 2, the neutralization. You'll brush through just like you did to fully saturate with a new clean braces brush or spoolie if you're using that. And then you want to make sure they are laying flat, because this neutralization cream will keep the shape of the brows the way that you comb them. So you want them nice and straight, and then you will cover with a plastic wrap. You will process again for the same amount of time that you processed for step 1. After this step, you will dry remove. I did not record that, I guess. So step 3 is the brow dye. So I'm using the Bronsun system here. This is in shade brown because she likes a darker brow, and so do I. I think that looks so wonderful. You will mix the Bronsun dye 1:1 ratio with their developer, and you will process for 5 minutes. I thoroughly saturate with this angled brush, and then after I saturate, I will go in and comb it through with a new braces brush, and then wipe off any outside excess with a clean, lint-free, or even cotton swab. I didn't do any mapping here because we were keeping her natural shape. It was already beautiful, and the only cleanup that I did was a light tweezing at the end with just some scraggler brow hairs that you'll see here soon. After a few minutes, I wipe off the front of the brows just to keep them looking a little bit more natural, and so it's a little less bold in the front and gets darker towards the tail of the brow. After the full processing time, you will remove the dye. I used the towel that I used for her forehead, got it a little wet to remove the dye. You can use a cotton swab, cotton pad, cotton round, something like that to also remove and just get all the dye off. The last and final step is this nourishing cream. You will just put a little bit on each of the brows. This was probably too much. I could have probably adjusted one little bloop for both brows, but here we are using a little bit too much product, and this is where you'll style the brows in the way that you will show your client. So I like to fully saturate it through, comb it through, and then here we are cleaning up some of the excess so she's not too shiny. Here we are with the little tweezies, tweezing some of those excess little hairs that were out of place. And here we are with the final product. It is nice and lifted and laminated. It looks so beautiful on her. It really brings out the shape of her eyes. If you found this tutorial helpful, please comment, share, like, subscribe. Helps me out so much. Also, I want to hear from you. Do you want to see more videos like this? I'm also doing lash videos. Just let me know. I want to know what you want to know. I want to know what you want to know so I can help you know what to know. You know? Hi, my name is Andrea, your local lash wizard, and I am here today with a tutorial using... What am I doing, though? Gotta tell them what you're doing. Okay, let's do this again. Hi, my name is Andrea. I'm here today with... Nope. Hi, my name is Andrea. I am your local lash wizard, and I'm here today with a tutorial on brows, on how to do a lash... Okay, let's do this again. Let's do it right.